It could be the new year before people are able to safely swim in parts of Wellington Harbour after a burst pipe sent large amounts of wastewater and raw sewage into the sea. Millions of litres of the stuff could pour into the harbour before a temporary patch-up job can be put in place. Hamish Cardwell reports.
A wastewater pipe collapsed in the CBD this morning, and up to 100 litres of waste a second is now draining into the harbour. Wellington Water Chief Wastewater Advisor Steve Hutchison says it's not yet known how the break happened or how long it will take to fix. Staff are working on a temporary fix, and after that they'll work on a more permanent solution.
We're working on 3 fronts at the moment to clear an old decommissioned pipeline to get the wastewater flow back up and flowing through that as a temporary diversion, and also looking at ways we can get the flows in this catchment, as we call it, across to neighbouring catchments to get the flow back to Moa Point and get it treated.
In the meantime, he says wastewater and sewage, up to 5 million litres a day, could keep pouring into the harbour for days. Mr Hutchison says people should stay out of the water in the inner harbour, from the top of Roseneath through the waterfront to the port, for now while testing's done to determine how far the contamination has spread.
We're saying between Point Jerningham and the port area that there's a higher risk of becoming sick, particularly through swimming. Would be the highest risk activity. So it's not totally clear exactly how wide the extent is, and so we're being conservative and precautionary to put that extent in. Testing will confirm, but the test results take just over a day to come back.
However, Te Atiawa iwi have placed the Rahui on the entire Wellington Harbour. Kura Moeahu says the Rahui is a common sense precaution to keep the public safe.
There's nothing much we can do once it goes out into the harbour. But what we can say is, let's put a time period on to allow the harbour and nature to heal the harbour, and that the Rahui is more as a civil law or a period of restriction. We're encouraging the public not to go to the beaches because of what's taking place.
Wellington Water Chief Executive Colin Crampton says it couldn't have come at a worse time.
We're really conscious also that it's the time of year when people want to really access the harbour. It's where they want to swim and recreate in Wellington, find sunny days, and we're really sorry that for a while we will just have to stay out of the water until we can fix it.
He says he apologises to Wellington residents and visitors, and they're working as hard as they can to fix the problem. In the meantime, Mr Crampton's asking people downtown to conserve water, which will help ease the flow into the harbour. For Checkpoint, ko Hamish Cardwell, tēnei.